Hey YouTube, what's up you guys? This is Coyia, the owner. Thank you so much for joining. I'm really excited to talk about this topic today. Pretty much, I know it's a recession. I know it's like, should I buy a house? Should I not buy a house? If so, what type of house should I buy, right? Or what should I do? And this is mainly a video for those who are wanting to invest in real estate. If you're just a homeowner, you're just wanting a nice house, things like that, this is not the video for you, right? This is the video for people who are really wanting to invest in real estate, who's wanting to get their boots on the ground and, figure out what property should I buy as my first investment. Actually, this is also for those homeowners as well, because honestly, anytime you buy a property, you're investing. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First off, before we do anything, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you do all of those good things so everyone can hear the video, because it's not fair just for you to hear it, right? Everybody should hear this video. Everybody want to know what property to invest in during a recession. So let's go ahead and get into it. Interest rates is high. Houses are still being sold at a high rate. Sellers are still not wanting to cut down on prices too much, but I am seeing a lot of homes that are decreasing in value as well. First things first, make sure that you have a great lender and a great realtor. It's essential that you have great people on your team when buying properties, because you want to make sure that you're not being stirred in the wrong direction. We all need to know, what can I do in this type of market? Especially with interest rates being high, that's adding an additional $600 to $1,000 on top of what your mortgage could be, right? Back in when I bought my house for $100,000, my mortgage was about, $800. That same house for $100,000 would not be worth $100,000. It's going to be way higher for somebody else that may buy it right now, because the interest rates is higher, and also the value of the home has went up as well. So make sure when you're buying homes, like I said, get that realtor, get that lender, and make sure you're having the greatest people on your team. So with that being said, everyone's wondering, what home should I buy? Like I said, well, my opinion, the best home to buy right now, even regardless of the interest rate, that will always be a benefit to you. Like, if you buy this home, I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, you can't go wrong. It's any home that you can house hack. So if that's a single family and you live in one of the bedrooms and you rent out all the other bedrooms, or if it's a single family home where pretty much like an attachment home on the home, it's called an ADU. A lot of single family homeowners have built another bedroom or something like that, that's like a garage, but it's like a bedroom in the garage. If you live in that unit, or if you live in a house and you can rent out that unit, anything that you can rent out is going to be the best home that you could buy, that you could live in while also renting out. So for example, I'm house hacking. I have a duplex and I'm renting out the bottom unit while living up at the top unit. This is going to be beneficial for any and everybody, right? Because by doing this, now I'm not having to pay this entire mortgage myself. We already know mortgages are high, right? They're very expensive. You're paying 5%, which is 2 to 3% more than what you would have paid last year. So being that they're so expensive, going ahead and getting that duplex, getting the triplex, getting the quadplex, getting a single family to a quadplex and living in one of the rooms or one of the units and renting out the others, that's going to be able to help you to afford that mortgage payment even more. Because we all see what's going on. It's a housing crisis, it's a rental crisis, and it's a housing crisis slightly. Those new home buyers, they're having a more difficult time buying a house. They have to be approved for more money because house prices have went way up. And not only do they have to be approved for way more money, they kind of don't have as much buying power, even if the housing prices has went up, because the interest rates has went up. So for example, I was approved for $100,000. But if I was approved for $100,000 and my interest rate was 5%, I would have had to get a house in a way worse neighborhood than what I got my house at, because there's no way I would have been able to afford those mortgage payments if I was only living in the house. If I was just living there and I was just paying mortgage, similar to just paying rent, but it's a mortgage, and that's it, that's all I was doing, I would be in a rock and a hard place. However, by renting out my units and living on the other unit, fixing it up, having my apartment the way how I want to have it, by doing this, it really gives me flexibility and the ability to have more wiggle room with my money. I'm able to maneuver with my money the way how I kind of want to maneuver with it. There's still different things here and there as far as you have to fix it up, But that's what you would be doing anyway if you owned a house. You're going to have to fix it up anyway. You don't have a landlord anymore. You're going to have to fix it up. So with that being said, why not buy a duplex, triplex, or a quadplex? If you get an FHA or a conventional loan, you can get anywhere between 1 to 4 units. So a lot of people just settle for that one home. They think they're a first-time home buyer, so I have to just get a single family. No. Why get a single family when you can get a duplex? You can get a triplex. You can get all the way up to a quadplex, meaning you can get a 4-apartment building and live in 1 unit and rent out the other 3. Come on now. It's easy math. For example, say you did the quadplex. Now, I wish I would have did a quadplex because I was like, oh man, I would have loved renting out 3 units versus just 1 other unit. But you know, it's completely fine. But say you do a quadplex. Say right now the mortgage on a quadplex here in Kentucky is probably might run you about $2,200 to $2,500, depending on the price, right? So say it's $2,200 to $2,500. Well, the good thing, even though home prices are up, rental prices are up too. So depending if you have a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, right now a 1-bedroom in Kentucky can go anywhere between where I'm located is Louisville, but it can go anywhere between $700 to $900. A 2-bedroom can go anywhere between $1,000 to $1,200. And a 3-bedroom, it goes even up. It goes even further. So say you got a quadplex. Say it's all 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Your mortgage is $2,200. Well, if you live in 1 unit, right, and you rent out the other 3, 7 times 3, that's $2,100. Your mortgage is $2,200. That means you get to live here just for $100. You're only paying $100 to your mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Compared to if you buy a home and you buy that same home at the same price that you could have got a quadplex at, now you have to pay $2,200 on your mortgage. Well, you have to pay that money yourself. You got to hope that you're making enough with your job. You got to hope that the job market continues to stay well and stay doing good. You know, you can't rely on your tenants to, you know, help you pay this mortgage. Or you do get a single family home. Another great thing that you can do, like I said, you can rent out by the room. So you live in the home and get 3 friends that are cool roommates and rent out the other 3 bedrooms or the other 2 bedrooms, or your family. There's a lady that I follow on YouTube that I love her channel, like absolutely love her channel. It's called The Upgrade, and that's what she does. You know, she basically house hacks. She bought a home, and it's her mother, and her sister that all lives in this home. They are each helping each other. The mother and sister get to have somewhere to stay, and the woman who bought the home in her name, she's able to not have to fork out so much money with all of these bills and different things like that because she was able to rent out the remaining of the home to her mother and her sister. So now they're each paying a cheaper amount also than they probably would have if they would have went and got their own apartment. But they're also helping each other out, you know. So that's a great thing, and that's a blessing. So if you have a family member where it's like, you know what, we're tired of living in this apartment, we're gonna go all help each other and we're gonna rent by the room with each other, pretty much. Do that. All I'm getting at is the best thing you can buy in this market right now is anything you can house hack. A house hack will help you in any market. So that's why I invest in duplexes. That's why I plan on continuing to invest in multifamily, pretty much 1 to 4 units. And I plan to do this in different areas of the country, honestly. That's my next goal because I love the fact that I don't have to just worry about this mortgage myself. I love that. And I also love the fact that I've rented out to people that I know, that I've went to school with in past times. And I love the fact that I'm able to provide them a home that is a great home as well. You know, I'm a pretty much, any residents of mine that call me, let me know something's going wrong, try to fix it literally within the next 4 to 6 hours. So some landlords say, give me 24 to 48 hours. That is typically what I say, but I usually be like, hey, I have somebody on the way now. They're coming to look at it now. That's how I try to run my business and conduct my business. I try to have everyone's living conditions the way I would want my living conditions to be. Because, hey, we're all people. We're human beings. Real estate is a human interaction business. You're not going to get anywhere by trying to be a slumlord. So that's never my goal. So with that being said, you're buying a house right now today. If you've been looking at homes and different things and you're like, this isn't affordable, look into house hacking. Look into getting a duplex, staying on one side, living on the other side. looking to get a quadplex, staying in one side, renting out the other 3 sides, or a triplex, you know. Look into house hacking. I promise you, it'll change your life forever. Thank you so much for watching my video. It's Coyia, the owner. I am so excited to start this channel and to continue talking about the different ways I own my life and I can help you own your life. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. All right, have a great day.